Level Fun Plus, one of the most chilling realms within the Backrooms. And what made it even more scary is the enigmatic creatures who are living inside this level. These creatures are none other than the Party Creators. While they share striking similarities with the Partygoers, a few notable differences are still there which set them apart. The most apparent distinction is their coloration. Partygoers are recognized by their yellow hue, whereas Party Creators bear a disconcerting shade of purple. Party Creator also beats a partygoer in size, as they're 10 times bigger than a partygoer. However, what truly sets them apart is the extraordinary strength of a Party Creator. A single Party Creator can surpass hundreds of partygoers in strength, making them the undisputed rulers of Level Fun Plus. So, in terms of physical appearance, a Party Creator is a humanoid entity, perpetually wears a wide, unsettling grin. Its mouth has a long, concealed tongue and sharp teeth, which only become visible when the Party Creator is hunting. Adding to their eerie demeanor, their purple bodies bear enduring stains of blood. Unlike partygoers, who are found in every nooks and corners of Level Fun, Party Creators prefer to stay hidden most of the time, making them a well-kept secret in the cryptic realm of this level. That's why not many wanderers know about Party Creators and about Level Fun Plus, even till this date. This mysterious level is still operating secretly. So Level Fun Plus is like Level Fun, but way deadlier. It's like an advanced version of Level Fun. While you might stand a chance of survival by playing it safe and outwitting partygoers in Level Fun, the same cannot be said for Level Fun Plus. Here, your odds of survival is almost near to zero. Moreover, it's not even easy to get into this level. The only way to get into Level Fun Plus is if you survive long enough in Level Fun. You would capture the attention of the Party Creators, who will then transport you here. But if you can, never ever enter this level, because it's extremely dangerous and very hard to escape. So unless you want to play death, it's best to stay far away from this level. But if you have already entered, this is what it looks like. In contrast to Level Fun, which is more like an indoor party ambiance, Level Fun Plus presents itself as an expansive, open play area. The open place includes a huge trampoline, slides, and ball pits. Most of them are in bright colors, such as red, yellow, blue, and green. Level Fun Plus radiates a vibrant and colorful atmosphere, unlike Level Fun, which features mostly red carpets, yellow walls, and various party embellishments such as benches, balloons, and boxes. Even though Level Fun Plus might give you an impression that it's better than Level Fun, but don't be deceived by that, because it's a trap. Yes, you heard me. The attractive play equipment that adorns this level is a trap designed to lure wanderers and lead them to their death by none other than the entity Party Creator. These malevolent entities don't simply attack and kill their victims. They relish in playing with them before ultimately delivering the fatal blow. Thus, the trap is ingeniously set to engage wanderers, allowing them a fleeting taste of amusement before their tragic end. However, it's not the Party Creators who labor to create these deceptive setups. Because they're treated as the gods here in Level Fun Plus, they don't do legwork. Instead, it's the partygoers who craft these elaborate traps. Bound by an unwavering obedience, partygoers follow every order issued by the party creators, as denying will result in immediate banishment and death. Hence, every partygoer has to follow the rules. In fact, all the decorations, cakes, balloons, and accessories that are seen in Level Fun are actually provided by the party creators themselves. Partygoers use them to organize their parties in Level Fun. So when a wanderer shows up there, it gives them the impression that it's a safe and enjoyable place for wanderers to spend time. However, what wanderers often fail to realize is that the longer they linger in Level Fun, the greater the likelihood that a party creator will make an appearance and transport them to the hellish Level Fun Plus. Level Fun Plus possesses a unique and deceptive quality. Every piece of play equipment you see here possesses the ability to shapeshift into your desired colors and choices. As a result, when a wanderer initially arrives, they believe that they have stumbled upon a remarkable opportunity to relive their cherished childhood memories. Upon stepping into Level Fun Plus, wanderers are immediately entranced by an inexplicable energy radiating from the surroundings. It's as if this level possesses an ability to manifest precisely what each individual desires most deeply. This, however, is the very trap cunningly set by the party creators. They ensure that every wanderer sees exactly what they want to see. Also, a faint music keeps playing in the background, just like Level Fun. This eerie and enigmatic ambience effectively lulls the wanderer into a trance-like state. And now it's party time for the party creators. Once a wanderer enters this zone, it becomes all too easy for the party creator to kill them. So, as we have already established the fact that how powerful and intelligent a party creator is, let's see now if there's any way to kill them. As per the confirmed sources, there is no known cases documented yet, which proves a party creator can be killed. Coming to the entrances, the only way to enter this level is through Level Fun. If you survived for long enough in Level Fun, a party creator will appear and escort you to Level Fun Plus by telling you that you've been selected for an upgrade to maximize your enjoyment in Level Fun Plus. Sadly, many wanderers fall into this crafted trap, eventually cost them their life. The exits. Once the wanderer learns the danger of being in Level Fun Plus, they try to leave the level. And the only way is to challenge a party creator to a fight. If you successfully defeat it, you'll be sent to the animated king in Level 49. However, this is easier said than done due to the party creator's immense strength. No one has survived Level Fun Plus. However, you can definitely try your luck. Backrooms is full of mysteries, and so are the entities inside. We already know a lot about the Partygoers, PartyPoopers, the Fun War, and the Promised Land. But one very important entity is still left out. Any guesses? You're right. The PartyHosts, famously known as Entity 167. PartyHosts were discovered long after Partygoers and PartyPoopers. They were there in the backrooms, but nobody knew much about these creatures. They somehow managed to camouflage themselves, because PartyHosts are literally cakes and hence immobile. You heard it right. By appearance, these guys are like giant size of cakes with massive shriveled eyes, often surrounded by birthday candles. But don't fall for their looks. They're even more dangerous than partygoers. PartyHosts are very intelligent creatures. They appear to be able to telepathically communicate with any partygoer in a certain range. And it's theorized they can see through the eyes of the partygoers. That means they're aware of everything happening in and around the backrooms, because all this, well, they've been seeing through the eyes of the partygoers. And not only that, it's also theorized that somehow party hosts are even responsible for many of the incidents and wars like the Fun War. Because party hosts are capable of controlling a partygoer. And I think that's really scary. They can also edit digital information, and their intelligence seems to be far above that of a human. But the only weakness the party hosts have is their immobility, and that's why they're dependent on the partygoers. You can also see the party hosts are guarded by a number of partygoers almost all the time. Party hosts are even capable of editing pages on the Backrooms database. So if you see any pages recently been changed to something entirely different, beware of it. It might have been a trap of the party hosts. They do this in an attempt to lure a wanderer or drive them away from a level. They sometimes send wanderers to dangerous levels from the safe levels. If somehow the wanderer has fallen for this trap and has followed the recently changed data from the Backrooms database, he's in great danger. So do cross-check your facts always, because nothing's impossible in the Backrooms. And I think the party hosts are far more dangerous than the party goers. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
The Party Crashers are a human militia dedicated to hunting down and exterminating victims of the Sanguine Festivous virus. Sanguine Festivous virus is a viral pathogen with highly unstable and volatile effects. Its origins dating back as early as the late 1910s, the Party Crashers have dedicated themselves since their inception to taking the fight against Sanguine Festivous wherever it may take root, offering aid and care to communities affected by the disease and mercilessly stomping out any of the infected, which they unanimously refer to as partygoers. Despite having little permanent residence in the backrooms, opting instead to stay somewhat decentralized in the form of mobile battalions traveling between colonies, they still boast an incredible population, potentially in the tens of thousands. This virus has spread across numerous levels of the backrooms, causing widespread chaos and devastation within affected communities, and has infected a significant number of individuals, potentially reaching a scale of tens or even hundreds of thousands. And it is the duty of the Party Crashers to protect the backrooms at all cost. All members of the Party Crashers are identifiable by their signature piece of clothing, a specialized dark blue mask designed to protect their face from exposure to sources of SFV contamination. Most members of the militia are additionally outfitted in a thick, dark blue-gray hoodie worn over top of several layers of clothing, along with thick protective gloves, steel-toed boots, and padded cargo pants meant to leave little to no exposed skin and protect against scratch attacks from SFV victims. Some Party Crasher soldiers take their protective gear even further by manufacturing armor plates and helmets out of scrap metal or sealing loose fabric tight with duct tape wrappings. All members, regardless of how durable their uniforms are, additionally wear a cloth band tied around the bicep of their left arm, using a system of colors and rudimentary symbols to indicate battalion and rank. In terms of weaponry, the Party Crashers flaunt a luxurious arsenal that has yet to be properly recreated by any other groups of the backrooms. Now about the history of the Party Crashers. The Party Crashers have their origins as far back as the year 1919. The silent yet deadly virus is spreading in the backrooms, threatening the lives and sanity of the wanderers. And violence is emerging against the victims who are suffering from this disease as they are being targeted and killed. As fear and uncertainty grip, a ray of hope emerges in the form of a brave man known as Colonel Noah. Driven by a steadfast desire to save the people and reclaim their world from the clutches of this deadly virus, he embarks on a courageous journey to form a team of volunteer combatants. These individuals are from diverse backgrounds, each possessing unique experiences and stories of loss and survival. Together, they will confront the malevolent force and strive to restore the order and salvation in the backrooms. This force was dedicated specifically towards violent force against SFV victims and to save them. But the modern Party Crashers organization didn't begin to take form until roughly the late 1940s, with the militia being reorganized following the death of its founder. It's shortly after this time that the faction began to establish colonies in a select handful of levels kept secret from outside wanderers, the contents of which enabling far greater combative capabilities and the ability to start lending more personal aid to those affected by Sanguine Festivous. By the year 1978, the group would completely rebrand itself and change focus from solely being dedicated to extermination efforts towards more humanitarian efforts as well, in the form of supplying medical aid and other relief to other colonies in the backrooms. They also collaborated with survivors and utilized their wisdom to form new strategies and fight against Sanguine Festivous. In the process, many Party Crashers lost their life too. But these selfless heroes shed their initial fears and uncertainties, embracing their roles as protectors of the innocents who can't protect themselves. Through their sacrifices and unwavering determination, the Party Crashers became symbols of resilience and the power of wanderers inside to triumph over this adversity. Through their relentless efforts, the Party Crashers succeeded in quelling the viral onslaught. However, the disease was not gone completely. The organization is widely considered to have reached the peak of its strength and influence in the early 2000s, when the leadership of the Party Crashers began to refocus the faction not just towards combating those infected with SFV, but attempting to wipe the disease from the backrooms entirely, especially by targeting it at the source. Beginning in April of 2004, dozens of battalions given overwhelming supplies and weaponry started to attempt colonizing level 338.1. This decision marked the beginning of a relentless 3-year campaign, characterized by unending battles and bloodshed between heavily armed Party Crasher forces and scores of SFV victims. This conflict spilled out across the entire expanse of the backrooms, resulting in widespread devastation and staggering casualties. Estimates suggest that the Party Crashers suffered around 7,500 losses, while the infected victims likely numbered in the tens of thousands. This would be known shortly after its conclusion as the Euphoric Wars. After emerging from the conflict of the Euphoric War, today the Party Crashers are notably weaker in terms of both capability and resources. But the Party Crashers remained resolute in their mission to safeguard the backrooms from the threat of Sanguine Festivous. Their dedication to the cause continued, even though their numbers might have diminished. Visitors to the more populated colonies within the backrooms today are likely to encounter recruitment officers from the Party Crashers, actively seeking new members to bolster their ranks. The Party Crashers' legacy stands as a testament to their commitment to protecting the backrooms from the insidious influence of SFV. Though scarred by their past battles, their unwavering resolve ensures that the organization remains a formidable force in this enigmatic realm. As long as the threat of Sanguine Festivous persists, the Party Crashers' mission to preserve the backrooms and its inhabitants will continue, evolving and adapting to whatever challenges lie ahead. About the outposts, Killjoy Redoubt, central base of operations for the Party Crashers, where it's believed the production of most of their munitions takes place, especially their Sten guns. Population of this settlement is almost entirely unknown, but some estimate it to likely be in the thousands. Point Hawkdown, site where most of the organization's medical equipment is believed to originate from, allegedly kept classified to prevent swarms of wanderers trying to beg for aid or even raid their supplies. Populations is rumored to be roughly 250, but regularly hosts hundreds more volunteers passing through to restock on medicinal supplies and means to cure SFV. Taggart's Bane, outpost established to help distribute aid to wanderers and coordinate deployment of battalions throughout the core 9 levels. Home to a permanent population of roughly 75, but host to as many as hundreds more passing through at any given moment. Cobalt Visage, named by the penumbra population inhabiting the level, this trading outpost exists to help supply necessary resources for production of the faction's munitions, particularly black fire powder used in firearms. So bottom line, Party Crashers are the new version of PartyPoopers. When PartyPoopers were still vulnerable, party crashers can give a tough fight to anyone in the backrooms. So tell me, which team are you, party crashers or PartyPoopers?
Entity 67, famously known as Partygoers, are tall, bipedal creatures. They come under Class 5 in Entity Hazard. They're usually found in Level Fun, and levels leading to Level Fun. By appearance, their rough and leathery skin, typically tinted a dull yellow. They have no other functional features, with the exception of a cartoonish smile drawn onto their face with a substance resembling human blood. The partygoers are highly intelligent, reportedly being spotted operating complex machinery and effortlessly traversing the backrooms in search for prey. Most do not venture alone, rather they tend to hunt in groups. While hunting prey, partygoers hide in the shadows of their habitat levels and wait for prey to pass. They then begin singing a nursery rhyme, which has the supernatural property of tiring and numbing their prey, while sprinting at inhuman speeds towards their prey to latch on. Partygoers' attacks usually only last a few seconds, as partygoers never initiate sustained chases. Partygoers are capable of building cover to hide, so be careful if you see stacked furniture or items. Partygoers leave bottles of almond water around their ambush zones as bait, hoping their prey bends over and get it and doesn't notice them at first. Partygoers which have failed to hunt back off behind cover for a few minutes. If their prey doesn't leave the area by the time they've recovered, they typically attempt another charge at them. However, they'll only chase prey if they have an easy way back into Level Fun. Level Fun is considered the main habitat for the partygoers. The only information known about the level is that all information on it is falsified. Most to all information regarding Level Fun has been edited or destroyed by partygoers to make it appear as safe, thereby luring prey into the level. The real entrances are likely hidden as a trap for unlucky wanderers. A partygoer is unique in structure. Its arms end in holes covered with hooked teeth. It latches on by hooking their claws into the flesh of the prey in order to stop movement and commence the transformation. Creatures attempting to escape this will tear much of their flesh off, and they'll likely bleed out. The partygoer, after latching on for 10 seconds, retracts their claws and leaves. This marks the beginning of the transformation process. As venom from the claws circulates through the veins of the prey, results will first appear in the area that was latched onto. If it's the arm, blood flow to the hands will stop and they'll go numb. The hands will go a dark purple color and fall off, slowly being replaced by the partygoer's signature hooked teeth. The victim's face will begin to slough off as if melted from a fire, followed by their hair. At this point, the top layer of muscle will take on the appearance of a paper bag. The blood shed at this stage is used to paint that smiley face onto the head where the face was. In the final step of this process, the victim's muscles appear to dry and shrivel. The victim will, at this point, gain vastly increased intelligence, a general distaste for other life, and lose their past memories. Around this point, the victim will no longer be able to communicate with other humans. This is the sign that they have mentally undergone the change. However, there are a few ways to avoid facing a partygoer. Avoid singular weapons or almond water on the ground in partygoer territory. They're almost always bait. If a raspy voice speaks to you from outside of view, do not respond. If you see things that seem to have been arranged as cover, run in the opposite direction. If you hear a nursery rhyme you heard as a child from any direction, keep yourself focused at all costs and run in the opposite direction. Caffeine and adrenaline have been shown to help. And lastly, never try to directly run from a partygoer out of ambush unless you're at least 100 feet away. They can run you down. Entity 68, the Party Pooper, is one more interesting entity from the Backrooms. They resided on level 52. Unfortunately, this series is extinct now. Why unfortunate? Because they were among those few good entities who were residing inside the Backrooms. They were usually known for their polarity with the partygoers and their peace-loving nature. And due to the events of the Fun War, this entity is now extinct. I'll talk about that later in this video. Now let's know more about Party Pooper. So, by appearance, a Party Pooper looks like a man wearing a black jacket, jeans, a hood, and black sneakers. Their face is covered with a blue mask with a sad face on them. The true appearance of a Party Pooper is unknown because they refuse to take their jacket or hood off. And now, as all of them are dead, we would never know whether they were really humans or something else. Anyway, moving on. These entities were very humanitarian. They were willing to save human explorers and guide them into their base, the Boredom Room. The Party Poopers used to be friends with their refugees and were very passive. But attack a Party Pooper and you'll face the consequence, because they would straight away grab you by your arms and legs and sacrifice you to the partygoers. Yeah, they won't kill you, but you can get killed. Moral: never mess with a Party Pooper. Now, coming to the most important part of the video. How did the Party Poopers get extinct? And what is the Fun War? So, the Fun War was an event that took place on level 52 on September 6th and 7th of 2020. Level 52 is the 53rd level of the Backrooms and seems to be a 100-mile-high school hallway with classrooms on both sides. This is where the war begun when the now extinct Party Poopers decided to break bonds with the partygoers and revolt on them to stop their parties. For further support, the partygoers decided to recruit explorers, claiming that explorers who will help them defeat the Party Poopers will get to leave the Backrooms. Because of this, many explorers joined the war for a desire to leave the Backrooms. That night, the battles begun, and the following morning, the partygoers claimed that they won the Fun War. And that's how the Party Poopers became extinct. The only remains now is room number 172. It's a classroom that was once named the Boredom Room. This classroom looks like any other classroom in level 52, but on the board it says, "The war is now over," with a smiley face emoji, possibly written by a partygoer claiming victory over the Party Poopers. The rest of the room is filled with broken laptops the Party Poopers used to access the internet. The far side of the classroom has a door to room 170, a classroom human refugees used to settle in. Now this room has sleeping bags, along with rotting food on the desks. And that was the end of the era of Party Poopers. It's really sad, but that's the truth. And that's it for today. Let me know in the comment below which level you want to see next. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.